guys, this is day 9 of doing my communication skills challenge. So today is day 9 and our topic is what happens when people avoid discomfort. Let's go. What happens when you avoid discomfort? Some people tend to avoid discomfort. It's a part of human nature, but it's not really a very good idea. It's not going to help you out in the long run. Let's look at what happens when you avoid discomfort. So when you continue to stay inside your comfort zone, then that zone will eventually begin to shrink. We can look at an example of a random person. First, that person didn't like going out much, so they didn't do that a lot. Then it started to turn into not liking long conversations. It's still acceptable, but then it turned into them just not liking to talk to people at all, which turns people into introverts. That's the effect of not going outside of your comfort zone. And now we can look at what happens when you do exit your comfort zone regularly, make yourself uncomfortable. So we can have an example, forcing yourself to do a habit every single day, even if you don't like it, which I do to myself. So you can see clearly that is going to not be nice at first, but it's going to build your mental temperance and mental strength. I'm actually kind of sick today. I was yesterday as well. So yeah. So not tending to avoid discomfort is something that people do because it's a part of human nature. People often do it, even if they're mentally tough, they're still gonna do it. But it's not a good idea to keep doing that and staying inside your comfort zone, because let's look at the effects of staying inside, just avoiding discomfort completely. You can look at someone who doesn't originally like to go outside, so after a while, they stop liking long conversations with people. They don't like talking too much. It feels kind of like great. It just feels like it drags on. Then it starts to become them just not liking to talk to people at all. It turns people into introverts. And now we can look at what happens when you stay inside, when you get outside of your comfort zone and force yourself out. So you can think of someone forcing a habit on themselves and just forcing them to do it every single day. They're not gonna like it, but over time, they're going to get used to doing new things. It's going to build mental strength and temperance. So try to get out of your comfort zone. It's gonna grow on you. People often tend to avoid discomfort, and while it is a part of human nature, it's not a good thing to keep ignoring it and just staying inside. Because when you're going to stay inside your comfort zone, let's look at what happens. You're going to stay inside your little zone, your little circle, and the circle's going to continually shrink and get worse and worse. Like someone not talking to anyone. They didn't like to go outside much. Then it turned into them not liking long conversation. It felt like dragging along. And then they just stopped liking to talk to people at all. And then people not liking people at all. And let's look at what happens when you do get out of your comfort zone. So you're going to do something like forcing yourself to do a habit. So you're not going to like it eventually at first, but eventually it's going to start growing on you. You're going to be accustomed to doing new things. And it's going to build you mental strength and temperance, which is what happens when you get out of your comfort zone. So please do try to exit your comfort zone. You're not going to like it at first, but it's going to grow on you and it will benefit you.